Bidwell is ready. Let's go, folks. Let's kick this off. We are going to give them the starting gun, and off they're going to go, John. And it looks like it's about a 6-second difference on the clock as to when these players started. There's no penalty for starting late. It's just means it'll get more interesting as the match goes along here. Looking at these boards, though, Ibar's really got a heavily stacked board to the left, John.
Ivar with a few problems there in his board.
Yeah, I did go a little too far on that.
But he's trying to bring it down on the left side. He has a big column. That's going to take some time. But yeah, that's how the game is playing on his side. Meanwhile, Bidwell with very clean setups, making those combos that we know of him, but not going too crazy about it.
Yeah, Bidwell's biggest problem here is going to be blue. He's running low. So if he starts getting hammered with blue, it could be a frustrating moment. Interesting that decision over there, putting that away. Do you think he did that intentionally to go for the horizontal?
Yeah, I think that he was trying to just put away a pill that really didn't work for him. But yeah, he was just eyeing that horizontal. Maybe he was trying to use it for some support below. But yeah, I mean, it didn't hurt except for a little bit of fall time.
Meanwhile, Ibar down to his final four. Bidwell's going to be out in 122. That blue red that he tucked in a little overzealously, coming back to haunt him here as he's trying to get out of level 6. He will be able to do so, but he is going to be a bit behind here at about a 1. Oh no! I thought
Oh.
the pill locked in too quickly, so he's got to play it around it. He's out at about a minute 49. And is down by about 7 viruses, but a great opening, getting 2 immediately.
Yeah, unfortunately, therefore, Ibar, it was the dangers of having to play talking those pills. And he's playing on high as well, so that doesn't help either. It's going to make those talks a little more finicky. Meanwhile, Bidwell trying to open up that advantage is currently about 8 viruses in front, but he's trying to figure out what to do with this blue yellows. Beautiful combo there by Bidwell.
Ibar getting a little aggressive on some of these tucks. We saw him tuck a red fragment in a little one column too far. He's currently down by 12, and we're starting to see garbage pile up in the middle of that board.
Yeah, trying to make something out of that right side. He's not getting the pills, and you can see it in his face. He just doesn't like how the board is going. But you have to get up and continue playing. It's Dr. Mario. This is going to happen, and you just have to fix things and keep on going.
And Bidwell is just waiting for that last blue. You see him leaning into the RNG gods out at 307. Ibar just a bit behind here. He's really looking to get rid of this big barge. There's a lot of garbage on it, but he can definitely get some clears underneath if he's clever.
Yeah, that spider in the middle just getting cleared right now. That's going to let Ivar start breathing once again because, yeah, it's kind of hard to play when that happens. Beautiful combo there to just take away that one blue pill and piece, and then he's just about to get going with this. Probably going for the horizontal there for that yellow.
It definitely looks like the strategy there as he is about to hit the 4-minute mark. He is likely going vertical, and he absolutely will with that double yellow out at 405. But Bidwell cruising so far through level 8, already down to 17. So it's a half a level advantage right now for Bidwell in this first game.
Yeah, unfortunately, that level 7 wasn't really what I were expected. So, yeah, unless Bidwell really makes something real strange, it seems that he's going to be taking a great advantage when he gets into level 9. So, but there's still 2 levels to go, so we don't know.
And there's also, several games left in this match. There's still remember this is a best of 3, so Ibar can definitely bounce back and recover if this one doesn't go his way. But it looks like he's definitely making the effort here. He is under 20 viruses to go, just trying to make whatever play he can. I might have gone for that tuck or for that horizontal triple. That would have dropped that those reds down over for Ibar.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where there's many ways to go for. You go for the way that you have already planned in your head. Let's remember that trying to change in the middle of it is not going to work. And Ibar making there a bit of a misdrop, but there's ways to go underneath.
We've had the Bidwell bounce. Now we're having the Bidwell lean there. He's out at about a 525. Ibar down to his final 8 viruses, trying to get this figured out. It looks like he's going to have to commit to a horizontal clear again in that lower corner. But everything else looks really good for him, especially with this double yellow. Now he's really opened up his board. Really has a chance to recover here. Oh, he got a little overzealous and parked it. Might be he's waggling his controller there. I'm wondering if there might be issues with the controller.
Exactly,
He's out.
that's what I was going to point out, that Ibar probably having some issues with the controller.
But he is out. However, this lead has opened up to about 15 viruses right now. But Bidwell's really stuck looking at his board. It's almost a red top line here. Every direction you look at, and he's got a piece of red garbage on the spire in column number 3.
Yeah, it's that spire that's basically just stopping everything Bidwell can do at this moment. So he's going to need some help or play like that, just tucking everything to the left and, well, yeah, trying to open up something to play.
He's got that bottom section open here, and he's going to use the garbage clear to get some more stuff on the bottom. But that spire is really stacked up. He's hoping for a red yellow, and he does get it. But this is giving Ibar a chance to catch up. Great drop cross there. He's down to 20 viruses and well on his way.
Yeah, it's just that spire that now is gone, and he's going to just try and work on it. Meanwhile, on Ibar's side, that left side just filled with pills with very mismatching colors. So that's slowing him down. And this one is most certainly already for Bidwell.
Bidwell's just going to need a couple of yellows here. You see him doing that lean. Please give me yellow. Boom. He's out. 7 minutes, 38 seconds. Bidwell's going to secure game number 1.
Yeah, rather unfortunate level 7 for Ivar. He tried, and that probably also played with his mind, and that's why these levels had some misdrops. Also, the fact that you're playing from behind is going to make you go for some riskier plays, and yeah, this is what happens. But Ivar is going to top out. He knows that it's over for this first game.
Bidwell 1-0 there, and a bit of a statement, finishing below his average time of 7 minutes 52 seconds. So we're seeing him, very much improve. And you've got to play better when your opponent has about 30 seconds on you average wise. These players are reset and ready to go for game number 2. And we're going right into it. Both players ready. And Ibar out of the gate first. 28 pills between him and, or 28 viruses rather, between him and level 7. Really troublesome top line though for Ibar. No red on top of it.
Yeah, it looked very yellow heavy for Ivar, while Bidwell's board is kind of strange because it has that column 3 that's completely empty, and that at least doesn't split completely the left side and makes it a one column game, but it still makes it so you have to play very precisely to minimize the fall time.
And it does open. There are a lot of doubles opened up for him, especially right in the center of his board. He's got one right on top of the other. He could play that cleverly and get a quad, or he could just down press a double blue and take them all out. You got to keep them separated.
Yeah, Bidwell almost out of reds at this point.
And I think Bidwell's going to be leaving that yellow all the way in column 8. I think that's going to be his last one. And, ooh, a good tuck play.
Unless the
And
game gives him the wrong pills, yeah, that's going to be the last one as it happened right now.
out at a minute 17. Wow, a brilliant time. As Ibar down to his final 2 viruses. He was hopefully going for that sub 92nd. Not happening. But still, oh, that double yellow hurts.
Oh,
Out at a minute 38. But still a good showing right now for Ibar as he's got 32 viruses. That left side really troublesome with all that red.
yeah, once again, top line that isn't as diverse as you would want it, but he's making good use of the horizontals and setting up some pills that seem they didn't have a place to go. He's just waiting for a horizontal that will drop them in the right spot.
22 viruses to go here. Now down to 20. As Ibar trying to get that lead here. He's only off by about 2 viruses as we enter minute number 3 for both of these players. Bidwell's got a lot of scattered on his right side. Everything pretty close knit on that left side. Ibar's got this big barge on his left side he's going to want to take care of. And he'd like to get some yellow exposed. It looks like he's gone ahead and done that. He's got that double blue. He could have just taken out that blue horizontally on the first row. Maybe he's setting up. It looks like he is setting up for a combo.
That Ivar is waiting for a double rest to take those viruses on the left side. I think that's the play, but beautiful combo there to take out that blue virus on the bottom.
And
corner.
Our chat sipping some sweet
some
tea
to get rid of that left side.
And I like the setup, setting up that blue horizontal. Doesn't look like he's going to go for it. It looks like he's going to drop down. Could have opened up just an easy double clear for those yellows, but electing not to do that. And
yeah.
And he's going to go for the horizontal.
Yeah, I was going to point
clear.
out that the horizontal was going to line up, and there you go. Ivar is out at 330.
It is very close, or it was very close between these two players. It looks like Bidwell's opened up about a 10 virus lead as he gets that nice drop cross already down to under 20 here on level 8. A very, very efficient run here for Chris Bidwell as he is now down to 17. Looking over at Ibar's screen, a lot of blue on that top line. He's going to want to cut that down as quickly as possible. He has opened up some yellow as well, which is a very good situation to be in. Although this this ketchup and mustard that is being received on Ibar's side, not fitting really anywhere. But I like that double clear. And his board's getting a little bit more open as he's down to 22 viruses.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of doubles there in the end of this level, so that's going to be very helpful. Meanwhile, Bidwell again with Aspire there on column 6 and a traffic light, which is not going to be helpful. He's going to have to go either horizontal for those 2 viruses on column 6, or try to figure out some other plan for it.
He can also go underneath on that blue if he wants to. It looks like he may do that and then go horizontally on those yellows.
Yeah, it seems like that's going to be the play, but it's giving Ivar the time because Bidwell has to take care of that blue virus first.
Bidwell at a sub 5 going into 9. Really good time.
I mean, while Ivar's needing a few reds in order to take care of this level 8, he's very close. He just needs the right pills.
Ibar just needing a blue and a red. And he's going to get it. Gets that underneath play out at 528. He's got 7 viruses behind Chris Bidwell right now as Bidwell powering through 9. Not a lot of yellow for him to sort of drill down into the level. He's going to need blue and red help. He's going to need it soon.
Yeah, it's the blue viruses that are just stalling Bidwell at this point. Ibar with a better board, just making quick work of it, and now the advantage is just 4 viruses. So good work there on Ibar to try and bring this much closer.
Bidwell's got a little bit of a spire on that fourth column. I think he's trying to play the horizontal game. And, oh, this is really scary. He needs blue or he is going to be in trouble.
Combo.
He's going to get a big drop combo here. He is down to 23, but Ibar has taken the lead down to 21, but not a lot of yellow for Ibar to work with. So both players running into some very unique problems as both players now down to less than 20 viruses here on the final level in this second game.
Yeah, at this point, Bidwell has a much more various board, but it's just that it's split in 2 parts. So yeah, that's gonna help if the pills are not correct, but otherwise, then you're playing two different games. Ibar here with a combo to just take down on single digits now. Ibar.
Both players with 11 viruses to go. A great tuck play by Bidwell. Didn't go for the double red to try to clear viruses here. With these two so close, you really just want to get whatever you can to get out of this level. And it is now 7 viruses for Bidwell and 5 for Ibar. Both players in a very good position right now. 5 viruses for Bidwell, 3 for Ibar. Ibar is going to get a very fortuitous double red, and he's going to get a big sweet tea. As he's down to his final 2, he'll just need that last red, and he is going to take this at a 7:32. We need to let the clock run, and 7:33, so it will go by 3 seconds to Ibar. We're going to a game 3, folks.
Yeah, this is great, Dr. Mario, just being 3 seconds away from each other, and Bidwell now just realizing that the margin was that close. But yeah, this is Dr. Mario, and maybe just a couple of pills here and there that could have gone a different way, and then we'd be calling it for Bidwell. But yeah, that was great work by Ibar, noticing how to get rid of that level 9 very quickly.
As Dave Smith says, this is what round 1 is all about. We're going to go to a third game here. We're waiting on Bidwell. It looks like he may have disappeared. We have a ready from both players, although Bidwell has disappeared from our screens. I'm a little scared if he's going to try to jump up. I don't want him hitting his head. That's a low ceiling. All right, here we go. Game 3. We have the go, and now our players ready to go at this. Ibar taking a deep breath going into this third game, knowing there's a lot of pressure on this one. These third games always seem to get a little wild, as both players off to a very good start. It looks like Ibar with the slight advantage here, just 3 viruses out. Remember, these players started about 4 seconds apart. We'll see if that factors into what's going on here.
As long as Ibar right now keeps it varied, and I was gonna say it doesn't make weird mistakes there, but yeah, that's going to give Bidwell some time to open up an advantage in this level 6.
You commentators curse, and you didn't even finish the statement. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I was just starting to notice how the board was, and boom, there you go. Yeah, commentator curses.
11 viruses to go for Ibar, 7 for Bidwell. Both players very strong boards. No yellow on Ibar's board, but still a very strong board. Really clean.
Yeah, I mean that ending there. Well, at least on the last row, they're just making sure to not drop halves where they shouldn't go. That's good noticing by Ibar there.
It looks like Ibar might get out first because Bidwell just running into a just UCLA board, minute 32, and it looks like by time it will be just mere seconds Ibar with the lead here as he's looking for his first ticket into round number 2.
Yeah, Ivar right now trying to figure out a way to use the yellow pills. He only has that one virus on column 3 available to hit something, and then nothing really on the next rows until he opens that left side. There you go.
And I like this play, getting the horizontal. He's dropping that garbage down, but sometimes it's better to just drop that garbage down and find a place for it rather than try to deal with it on the top of your board. As it is 15 to 17 here. Bidwell suffering a lot of drop time, but he's going to get a horizontal. And by virus count, this is even between these two players.
Yeah, but well, there with the very yellow board, that's going to take some time. I'm not sure how he got into that position. Might have been just the RNG, but yeah, that's going to slow him down a bit. Unless he gets a row of yellows.
It's very yellow and very scattered. Let's see what he does with this double yellow. He's going to get that triple. It's going to be this tight corner here for Bidwell as he is down to 2, Ibar at 5, but he's made that misdrop over in column number 7. So he's trying to work around that, maybe going for that horizontal to open some things up. No, he'll drill down, go down to 4. But Bidwell looking to get out of level 7, just down to his final virus. Almost made a very critical misdrop, but managed to correct it in time. 3 viruses to go for Ibar, but at 312, Bidwell out first. But Ibar not far behind, just needing a couple of reds.
Yeah, it's this setup where everything is just on one side that is going to slow down some of our players. Ivar out at 328, however.
It is a 5 virus advantage. Bidwell going for a bracket clear just to keep the board clean. Drops that yellow piece of garbage down. And on that, doesn't have much yellow left to work with. He might be trying to go for a drop play here, and it looks like that's absolutely what he's doing. He's going to get himself a big clear. Nice double clear there.
Yeah, Ivar, meanwhile, he was also on that same position as Bidwell, where he didn't have much yellow to play with. But opening up now the board, becoming a bit red heavy, but the game is giving him some pills to work with, so not a problem.
Very nice compact triple clear there by Ibar, as he is down to now 9 viruses and looking to take the virus lead, and he is going to even it up with Bidwell. Bidwell's got a very dicey situation on that left side. Looks like he's just going to try to get some individual clears here. He's got a bit of a gapped traffic light, I guess, for lack of a better term. So he is working on that. It looks like he'll try to go horizontally on it, but he's still going to have that double blue pill. Ibar has a bit of a mess too, but I like this cleanup. Beautiful cleanup. Leaves that yellow exposed for a horizontal. This is an absolutely beautiful cleanup out at 505.
It was just Ivar trying to make too many combos happen at once, but fortunately none of them really collided with each other. It was just a slightly messy situation that had everything ready to be cleared. So yeah, that helps. Meanwhile, Bidwell trying to get out of there and finally getting the right pills, gets out at 523.
But it is a 7 virus advantage right now for the 13 seed, as Bidwell's really going to need to go to work here. 37 viruses to go to 32 for Ibar. Ibar off to a bit of a slow start, though, John.
Yeah, unfortunately, getting some pills that he tried to go for some combos there and had to drop some horizontals that only cleared garbage. But sometimes that's the name of the game. Meanwhile, Ibar trying to make something happen with the red, with that heavy red board at the moment.
It is currently a 2 virus advantage for Bidwell. Curiously placed that red-yellow. We'll see what happens there. 19 to go for Bidwell, 22 to go for Ibar. He's going to get this nice horizontal drop. And those are so good when you're dealing with garbage, because if you can open up board horizontally when it's messy, it's always a good good place to be, as Ibar didn't have anywhere to put that red yellow, and he's just getting really, really rough RNG, but he could get 3 viruses off the board, and he does.
I mean, well, Bidwell trying to figure out what to do with that Spire. There you go. He finally takes it out. He probably was waiting for a red, yellow, or in its absence, a red, a double red. But yeah, now his board is very yellow heavy, and not a lot of yellows coming his way.
6 viruses to go for Bidwell, 12 to go for Ibar. He's really going to need some red help here.
Yeah, this is one of those points where you want one of those red surges that really are not very welcome in most times, but right now it would be very welcome for
And
Ibar.
Bidwell with a 722 clinches it on what was an absolutely brutal second half of this game 3 for both players.
Those last 2 levels were very strange for both of our players, and I mean Bidwell managed to play around it much better, and that's why he's gonna move on to round 2.
And again, Ibar took that sweep away by 3 seconds. These finishes can get insane here, folks. We're going to take just a quick break. We're going to get our next game set up, and that is the match that you would say, wait, in round 1? Packy versus Savage Octagon. That's coming up next. Don't go anywhere, folks.